February 23rd, 2022. Halfcast 247, episode 247. Let's go. Of course, I have a few things to share with you guys. An evening of reflection. Shall we? 3 people detained, found with large amount of mail, 48 checks not belonging to them. Hear me out. We should just lock them in the room with the people who've been waiting for their checks this whole time. 3 people were detained by Vestavia Hills police after a vehicle search found a large amount of unopened mail not belonging to them, along with firearms and drugs. Officers spotted a suspicious vehicle at the Cahaba Heights post office early Sunday morning, along with someone tampering with the mailbox on the outside of the post office. A subsequent search of the vehicle uncovered weapons, drugs, and mail, including 48 checks belonging to various people. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the process. They issue you a check, you wait a week for your check. You don't get your check, they tell you, well, it's the fucking mail. You wait another week. You wait another week, you don't get the check in the mail. They then contact the bank. The bank has to make sure nobody has cashed the check before they stop the check, and they issue you another check. And how do you want this check this time? Do you want them to mail it to you again? Due to the large amount of mail that was recovered, police believe the mail and checks were taken from more than one post office. U.S. Postal Inspector Tony Robinson told ABC 3340 crimes like these are becoming more organized. 25 years ago, if you had people trying to go after collection boxes, it would typically be a drug addict. He explained. Nowadays, you have the dark web and more organized crime trying to network and go after these collection boxes. They are looking for identity theft information, checks, and so forth that they can actually sell information to their buddies and make a profit off of that. See, it's everybody else's decision to cut me a check. I would rather get cash. If it weren't for a little thing called taxes, Robinson said one reason why these crimes are easy to accomplish is because of overstuffed outdoor collection boxes. They've seen increasing cases of overflowing boxes as people leave their mail after the established hours of collections, like at night, on weekends, and holidays. All collection boxes have hours listed on them. Being able to give it to a window clerk or a mail carrier is the gold standard. The next standard is putting it into the mail slot inside the walls inside the post office. That's a protected area. It takes criminals longer to escape if they are noticed, he said. In closing, I would like to say there is no gold standard when it comes to the mail. Don't flatter yourself. FBI agent pleads guilty to gambling with government money after operation. Come on, you joined the FBI for 2 reasons. That's to look at the X-Files and to play with the buy money. An agent with the FBI has pleaded guilty to using government money to gamble following an undercover operation in Las Vegas, of all places, the flush is weak. The Department of Justice in Nevada announced on Wednesday that 40-year-old Scott F. Carpenter, a special agent with the FBI, pleaded guilty to 1 count of conversion of government money. We got the hostage back. We didn't even need to use any of the money. Luck be a lady tonight. According to a press release from the Department of Justice in Nevada, while Carpenter was employed as an FBI special agent for the borough's New York City field office, he was sent to Las Vegas to conduct an undercover operation from July 27th to July 31st, 2017. That was his career. 4 days. They gave him the money. 4 days. Three other federal agents were also sent with Carpenter, the press release said. Following the conclusion of the undercover operation, Carpenter traveled to a high limit room at a Las Vegas casino and gambled on blackjack with $13,500 belonging to the United States, the press release said. I feel like it would be very irresponsible to sit at a blackjack table and play multiple hands with the government's money. I would rather just dump it all on black at the roulette table. One spin, baby. Let's go. Officials did not identify the name of the casino where the gambling occurred. Carpenter's sentencing is scheduled for May 18th in front of U.S. District Judge Gloria Navarro. At sentencing, Carpenter faces a statutory maximum penalty of 1 year in prison, supervised release, and restitution, the press release said. They're really going to give him time over this? According to court documents reviewed by Newsweek, Carpenter's lawyers and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Nevada jointly recommended that the court impose a sentence of probation for Carpenter ahead of his guilty plea. Yeah, don't lock him up. Damn. In a statement sent to Newsweek, Carpenter's lawyer Paul Fishman said 4 years ago, Scott made a terrible mistake. He should have bet it on red. He immediately acknowledged his conduct, reported it to his supervisors, sought professional help for his alcohol problem, and made arrangements to repay the FBI. The government's recommendation of probation reflects Scott's full acceptance of responsibility and his otherwise exemplary service with the FBI and the United States Army. Jamaican cop allegedly tried to smuggle cocaine into U.S. on in her body. We have a saying around here: attempted means you failed, tried also means you failed. Oh, look at this sweetheart here. They don't give you best out of three with the mugshots, do they? A Jamaican police officer is being accused of trying to smuggle cocaine into the U.S. on and in her body, CBS Miami reports. Sheilin Shireen Allen, 42, an 18-year police veteran, allegedly attempted to bring in the cocaine from Jamaica to try to distribute it, according to authorities. Police said Allen arrived at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport on a flight from Montego Bay, Jamaica. U.S. Customs and Border Protection found a package of cocaine inside her private area. Don't cocaine throw off your pH balance? And a package of cocaine inside each of her bra cups. Police said authorities said they also found 90 pellets of packaged cocaine, which she swallowed, very dangerous, in her stomach. She was taken to a local hospital where she expelled the pellets. Federal agents found approximately 1,350 grams of cocaine on or inside her body when she entered the U.S. If you listen to Ghostface Killer, a kilo is 1,000 grams. She faces charges including importation of cocaine and possession with intent to distribute, and faces up to 40 years in prison on each count. Former Miss Florida scholarship exec accused of stealing $100,000 for dating sites, maid services. Oh, we are a scamming and a scheming and a stealing tonight. A former executive director of the Miss Florida Scholarship Program, you're stealing from the kids, baby, has been indicted on fraud charges after prosecutors said she stole at least $100,000 from the organization and spent it on personal shopping, maid cleaning services, and online dating fees. Right. Because you're worth it. Mary Wickersham, 76, made her first appearance in federal court in Miami on a 7 count indictment, charging her with defrauding corporate and individual donors, the U.S. Attorney's Office, Southern District of Florida, announced Tuesday. The Miss Florida Scholarship Program is a not for profit, not when it comes to Mary, that raises money to provide scholarships to young women through pageants. While serving as executive director, Wickersham allegedly opened a company under the name Miss Florida in December 2011 and used it to open a business account at Bank of America, all without notifying the board of directors of the Miss Florida Scholarship Program, according to the indictment. How many men with the lotion next to the nightstand did she catfish into donating to this account? She then allegedly solicited donations and contributions on behalf of the program from its sponsors and donors, but then altered donor checks and deposited the money into her Miss Florida account, the indictment said. Wickersham used the money to pay for her personal expenses, including utilities, shopping, home goods, maid cleaning service, online dating fees, and dining out. It is alleged, prosecutors said. Damn right. Wickersham, who is also known as Mary Sullivan and Mary Harvey, allegedly defrauded the Children's Miracle Network, fuck them kids, which raises money for hospitals, and the Everglades Foundation, which seeks to protect and restore the Everglades, fuck them animals. She allegedly added words Miss Florida pageant on donation checks made payable to Children's Miracle Network to deposit funds into the scam account, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, FDLE, said in a news release. The state agency began its case after receiving information from the Miss Florida Scholarship Program about missing funds. Agents believe Miss Wickersham stole at least $100,000 in donations, the FDLE said in the release. She was arrested Tuesday on 7 counts of wire fraud, according to the agency. And when they came to get her, she had her hair done, nails done, everything did. Miss Wickersham not only stole charitable donations from the scholarship program, but also from two local charitable organizations and a local business affiliated with Miss Florida. Agents believe the scam occurred over several years. FDLE Miami special agent in charge, Troy Walker, said lawyer information for Wickersham was not immediately available. Fun show, fun show, fun show. That being said, don't fuck with anybody's mail, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys very, very soon. Adios.